Welcome to our Masterclass session where we will discuss what personalization means in today's digital environment and the marketing tactics you can use to apply it at scale. I'm Julia Malo, Content Strategy and Insights Manager here at Hitwise. So before we begin, I'd like to share a little bit about Hitwise so you can get some context around the examples we're going to walk through. Hitwise has been around for 20 years and focuses on understanding the digital environment. This includes benchmarking performance against competition, pinpointing online behaviors and the audiences that are driving those actions, as well as tracking and improving online campaign performance. For Hitwise, personalization marketing is about growing and engaging with the right customers. So what does this entail? In this session, I'll walk through simple examples covering how to acquire more of the right customers, how to optimize at the point of sale, and how to grow the lifetime value of your customers. So first, how to acquire more customers at scale. The key to achieving this is understanding the customer's needs and motivations. Let's look at how Ulta Beauty and Sally Beauty are targeting millennials. It starts with understanding the needs of your target segment. Ulta's core segment is millennial females, but they can look at beauty searches by ethnic groups within that segment. These insights can be leveraged by Ulta to promote content specific to the interests of subsets of their key segment. Another way to find new customers is to compare activity on competitive sites. Although Sally Beauty has a much smaller footprint than Ulta, we can see that when Ulta's visits dipped 11% in May, Sally Beauty surged by 41%. If I'm Ulta, I want to know what's driving my competitors' growth in this period. So to explore that further, Ulta can leverage a search gap analysis to determine the specific searches that drove Sally Beauty's traffic. For searches that include products Ulta sells, they can up their PPC on these specific items to win back shoppers. There are also several searches driving traffic for products that Ulta doesn't stock. This list would be a great place to start if they ever consider adding new products or brands to sell. Now that we've covered ways to attract audiences to your site, how can you actually convert them? Let's dig into the world of travel accommodation to illustrate how. Competitive intelligence helps determine whether you're converting customers to purchase or book at a good or bad rate. In this example, we see that VRBO's bookings are growing slightly faster than Airbnb, but their conversion rate is still less than half that of Airbnb. What can VRBO do to capitalize and convert more visitors? Knowing where else non-bookers go and why can help brands retarget with counteroffers and deals. 40% of VRBO's audience also visited Airbnb, and the search data reveals that they went to Airbnb seeking rentals in the Ozarks and Indiana Lake or for beach villas with hot tubs and tree houses. VRBO can develop retargeting campaigns with these details in mind. VRBO can also profile their non-bookers to understand who they are and what they're interested in. The data reveals that VRBO non-bookers are slightly closer to retirement and are foodies with an interest in their well-being. VRBO can leverage this information to promote accommodation locations surrounding nature or well-known for their food culture. They could also geo-target their messaging to these specific DMAs to drive conversions. Now that we've covered how to acquire new customers and raise conversions, let's discuss strategies for boosting their lifetime value. In this next example, we'll look at the world of retail banking. Start by leveraging existing customer data to discover what else customers are interested in. Chase can start by determining what other services their credit card customers are seeking online. Here we see that Chase credit card customers are interested in loans and mortgages based on their searches for loan and mortgage calculators. Now that they've identified the opportunity to increase the customer's lifetime value, we need to understand why customers aren't coming to Chase for these services. We can look at where else these customers are going for those mortgages and loans. And the data reveals that Better and Quicken Loans are attracting higher volumes of visits from Chase credit card holders seeking a mortgage. We drill down into the search, we see that they're going to the competitors for loan advice and information for first-time home buyers. Chase can leverage this intel to create more content related to home loans, the approval process, and advice for first-time buyers. Brands could also partner with other sites to overcome gaps in product and service offerings. Chase's credit card customers are also looking at price comparison, real estate, and financial publishers for mortgage advice. This data can be used to identify which partners to create such content with to engage more with consumers searching for these services online. Now that we've covered several examples of how personalization at scale works, let's summarize what we've learned. First, search is a great starting point for acquiring new customers. You can understand the interests and needs of your target audience and personalize messages and product offerings based on subsegments of that audience. Next, competitive intelligence can put your conversions into perspective. From there, search can help you work on quick response tactics, and audience profiles can support win-back initiatives that will drive growth. Lastly, grow your customer lifetime value by identifying the right upsell opportunities. Again, competitive data will help address which products and services are of interest to your audience. You can then determine where else customers are spending their time online to develop opportunities that will lead to higher conversions for these upsells. Thank you for listening. If you have any other questions, please contact the Hitwise team at contact@hitwise.com or visit our website, www.hitwise.com. See you next time.